Hello Sagittarius, welcome to the Lynx Tarot. My name's Monica and this reading is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your Angel and Love Messages reading. Thanks so much for being here, Sagittarius. We're jumping in with the Whispers of Love Oracle cards, and then I'll go into some tarot, and then later on the Chakra Love cards. All right, what do we have for Sagittarius? All right, first card out, True Love. Then that's the number 30. Similar cards are coming out for the fire signs. So you might want to also check Aries and Leo. And we have the Heart of the Matter at number 22. Okay, the Heart of the Matter. There's more going on than meets the eye. All right, Sagittarius. I'm going to go deeper into these a little later after the tarot. And I don't know if I mentioned that first card is 30. Okay, so if you like numerology, look up those numbers and maybe you'll get some additional messages. All right, we're going over to the Guardian Angel Messages Tarot. And then I'll clarify these and then go deeper. All right, we have, wow, check it out. The Two of Water, which is equivalent to the Two of Cups in the traditional tarot, a love connection. We have the Knight of Water, someone being very romantic right now. Okay, and the Four of Water. Wow, Four of Cups. So this is crazy. This is really emotionally intense, okay? Getting caught up in some feelings. Okay, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. I'm getting for somebody listening, it's like all about this new love, a possible engagement, wedding planning, and it's all about that, okay? I'm getting that you've been kind of absorbed by this, and that's okay. It's just important to find a way to ground yourself as well, okay? It's important to balance out energy, look at some realistic points in life as well. Not that your love is not realistic, I'm not saying that. More practical things like how you're going to pay the mortgage, how you're going to pay the rent. Don't neglect your career, your work, or your school, or whatever you're doing. Okay, and speaking of money, we've got the Five of Pentacles. So there's a shift in finances here, and it could have to do with partnering up with someone. So I don't see that as a bad card right here. Oftentimes, like, this has to do with like a healing needed for finances, but here I'm getting it's about a change in financial status, your financial situation, like the two people on this card here, and I'll hold them up later. They're like madly in love and whatnot, but they're going to need to talk about practical things, like I was saying, like where they're going to live, if they're going to buy a house or rent an apartment, how they're going to pay the bills, are they going to open a joint bank account, that type of thing. So it's important to keep those important matters in mind too. Okay, so I'm getting the Death card with the Knight of Water, major transition. Okay, so there could be a Scorpio in your life, there could be strong Scorpio in your chart as well. It's a big transformation here. Okay, and don't let the Death card scare you. I'm getting like transformation, rebirth, a transformation in a connection with someone. And we have the Seven of Wands clarifying the Four of Water. Okay, so let's go back here, the Two of Water. It says partnership, commitment, and reconciliation, okay? There's a beautiful partnership here. You could already be connected or committed to someone, and you're coming back together. You may have had a disagreement over money. Okay, it's very possible you had a disagreement over money. Okay, I'm getting like somebody was finishing school and the other person's like, I can't pay all the bills by myself, and you're trying to say, but I'm just getting my degree like next month, and then I have to apply for jobs, and like, why don't you understand? And like this like turmoil kind of got stirred up, but it's okay, you have enough for now. There's a transition in your finances, you're coming together and figuring it out, okay? You're realizing you are on the same page. You always have been on the same page. The person that may have been pressuring you, tell them how you feel. And I'm getting for someone, they're coming in and they're saying, I didn't mean it that way. I was just scared. Like the mortgage payment is due, like the mortgage payment is coming up, and I was just scared. I didn't mean to put that on you. You know what I mean? That type of thing. They're really putting all the pressure on themselves, but they were freaking out and venting to you, and then it just kind of created this turmoil, but you're on the same page and you're coming back together. Okay, so that's a love message for some of you listening, not all of you, of course. There could also be a business partnership. I'm getting, for those of you in a business partnership, there's been some controversy about money, about what was I trying to say? About how you pay for expenses. Okay, so I'm getting like someone like paid out of pocket, and the other person didn't know, and person number one was like, I paid out of pocket for that, and that was supposed to come from the business account. Person number two is like, well, I didn't know you did that, you didn't talk to me about it. That kind of thing. It's about communication. Come together. You're fighting on the same side, okay? And it's about coming back together and realizing that, and realizing like, okay, we can get back to the heart of the matter here. Making money, making our money grow. You don't have to let this all like come breaking down around you because there's a little disagreement. It's all about communication, okay? So I'm getting, there's going to be some turmoil, a little bit of argument, because people are upset and worried about how they're going to get things paid, or about like the checkbook not being balanced properly or whatever. But you're going to realize, whether this is in love or this is in business, that you're both fighting on the same side. You're on the same page. Like, there's not even anything to fight about. You're working together, and you're going to come back together, and there will be peace. Okay, so we have the Knight of Water. Okay, a romantic gesture. This could be you reaching out to someone, or someone reaching out to you. Romantic, emotional, and dramatic. Getting around Valentine's Day, which is coming up in, well, sort of a month, a little less than a month. So, this reading is for approximately 7 days, 7 to 14 days usually, is the vibe I get when I do these readings. But I'm getting like this goes like toward February. I'm getting like someone wants to propose on Valentine's Day, whether this is you or maybe someone, important in your life. Maybe they're wanting to propose, and they're starting to, like, I want to say love bomb you, but in a sweet way, okay? This is going to be a real transformation in your relationship, okay? And I'm getting someone listening is like, well, show me something more concrete here. You know what I mean? Like, show me the money. Sagittarius, you're like, wait a minute. Like, I love the flowers. I love these gestures. I love the romantic poems, but do you have a job? Like, what really can you offer me? Love is wonderful. Love is important. Love is necessary. But how are we going to do this? You know what I mean? Like, if you're proposing to me, what are you really offering me? What kind of security are you offering me? What do you expect? You're saying this to the other person, but you also have to say this to yourself. Ask yourself what you expect. There's going to be a big transformation in this connection with someone. For some of you, you're going to be like, look, this isn't what I'm looking for. Like, I really like you a lot. I want to be with you, but you still live at your parents' house. You're living in your mother's basement. Like, what are you, nuts? Like, that kind of thing. And maybe this person is going to be like, look, I'm getting a better job, and they prove it to you. They get that better job. They move out of their parents' house. They move out of their mother's basement. They get their own place, not with you. They get their own place. Then, like, maybe in a year or so, when they have proven to themselves and to you that they can hold down this job, they can hold down their financial responsibilities, then they'll be worthy of you. Okay? All right, Sagittarius. All right, so 4 of Water, distraction, self-absorption, and discontentment. So I'm getting like somebody listening has been like a little too obsessed with another person. Like, are they gonna call me? Do they really like me? Are they in love with me? Are we a couple? Or are we just dating? Like, what does this other person like want from me? And you're really not feeling too happy about this, okay? And for somebody listening, if you're not feeling too good, it's probably time to move on. It may be a situation where you ought to ask this person or tell this person, like, look, I really like you, but I'm looking for a relationship that has a future. I'm looking for marriage and children. Is this what you're looking for too? And see what they have to say. And if they give you a straight answer, an honest answer, you should feel it, okay? I'm getting like, be careful that you're not drinking when you talk to this person. Be careful that neither of you is drinking, okay? I'm not saying there's an alcohol problem here. If there is in any situation, you know, that's out of my scope in reading tarot. So, you know, do what's best for you. Seek your own counsel elsewhere. But what I'm getting is like, you know, just supposing like no one really has a problem with alcohol, but like don't be drinking while you're having this serious conversation, okay? Because you want to see the complete and honest truth in this other person's eyes, in their mannerisms, and what comes out of their mouth. If it doesn't feel right, if it doesn't sound right, it's important to move on, because you could stay stuck like this forever if you choose, or you could break away from that and find someone better suited for you, or someone who is in a similar place in life that you are, where you're more compatible with that person. It's important that you stand your ground, okay? Don't just listen to talk. Don't just listen to someone yapping away. Well, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. No, show me. Like it's about seeing the proof, seeing their actions, okay? And you're standing your ground here. Okay, Sagittarius, it's important to stand your ground. It might be time. This person may be really pursuing you, promising you the moon, but you're like, what moon? You know, what job? You know, what new house? Like, you're living in your mother's basement. I keep saying that, but I'm just getting that someone in this reading, somebody listening, is hearing a lot of BS from someone. Like, I'm going to do this and that. I'm going to do this and that. But they're not doing it. But I love you. And they're bringing you flowers. They're spending like all this money on, you know, romantic gifts for you. But you're like, well, why aren't you, you know, moving out and getting your own place and putting the money toward your rent? Do you know what I mean? Like, we love to be given flowers and like candy and, you know, beautiful gestures like that when it comes from the right place, not when it's coming from someone who just kind of wants to like win us over, but they're not really offering anything concrete. So I feel like I'm going on and on and on about this. So there are many different messages here, Sagittarius. So take which ones resonate with you. Leave the ones that don't, okay? Because I am getting a strong, like, healthy love connection here. Getting a strong business connection, a strong transition for the better in finances, and also the need for others of you, like the need to disconnect from like waiting and wondering and ruminating about someone else who is really not all that present. They're mostly in your thoughts, but they're really not like physically present in your life, paying attention to you, except for the occasional, I want to call it bait, okay? So here we have true love and number 30. This love is once in a lifetime. So for some of you, this love is once in a lifetime. You'll get past this bump in your relationship. You'll find common ground. You'll find that you are on the same side. Okay, so that's for some of you, not all of you. Let me get that back in there. And one more. We have the heart of the matter. There is more going on than meets the eye, okay? So like I said, there's something, for somebody listening, there's something going on with this other person they're not telling you. They just want your attention. They just want to win you. But if you gave them the chance, if the time were to come, they wouldn't be offering you what you deserve, okay? That's important. It's an important message for someone listening here, Sagittarius. All right, we're going to wrap this up with the Chakra love cards. Is for Sagittarius. Oh my gosh, Sagittarius, these messages felt so deep. I feel like I've been going on for like 25 minutes, but I haven't. So, wow, that's some strong energy there. All right, Sagittarius. All right, we've got to pop out here, flipper, third eye chakra, and trust. Trust yourself, trust your instincts, and the gemstone is tourmaline. Trust your intuition. It is in contact with a higher source of knowledge, okay? That's what I was saying about the alcohol. That dulls your intuition, so stay away from that, okay? And at least, you know, when you are dealing with these situations, dealing with another person, and trust your intuition, okay? Trust your intuition, not your wishful thinking. All right, Sagittarius. Whoa, one more from here. And we have The root chakra, red jasper. Grounding, sink your roots deep. Connect them to the heart of the earth. So maybe some of you are in need for a strong grounding meditation. Picture a white light coming through your head, down all the way through your body, out your feet, and roots coming out from your feet all the way down into Mother Earth. Okay, and you can picture this color, these colors like the red and the oranges, or focus on that color around your root chakra. Just some meditation suggestions, and then we have the third eye too. And if you want to do some more meditation with this chakra, again, the tourmaline is the gemstone and red jasper is the other gemstone. All right, Sagittarius, thanks so much for being here. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you again soon.